Welcome to the Emily Otto Show, business and lifestyle mentorship for rebel healers, priestesses, witches, and wild women. This podcast will give you the tools and inspiration to help you build and scale your online and in-person healing business so you can help more people and make more money. My goal is for you to thoroughly enjoy your life and business with plenty of time for pleasure and play. I am over the moon delighted that you're here. Let's start today's episode. I am so excited to announce the Rebel Business Collective. This is my monthly group membership program, and I am so freaking stoked for it because I'm giving you access to me with live group coaching every month, really juicy, super impactful training so that you can get what you need, and access to my exceptional video programs. So let me tell you all about it and make an official invitation to you to join this brand new membership program. So this is the Rebel Business Collective, and it's a membership program to help you activate your rich witch business so that you can grow, scale, and nail your content and sales with oodles of pleasure and joy. You'll get monthly group coaching calls from noon to 1 p.m. EST on the second Wednesday of the month, monthly training and a mini Q&A session, noon to 1 p.m. EST the fourth Thursday of the month, an all-access pass to every full moon Rebel ecstatic dance party, and my all-access pass to the Nail Your Content and Connect with Clients program suite. That includes Connect to Paying Clients, Create Your Signature Offer That Sells, The Rich Witch's Guide to the Universe, Charm Clients In, Charming Your Clients Masterclass, and my Uplevel Your Business program. That is well over $500 in programs, immediate access just for joining. And then you'll get access to all prior training and Q&A call recordings that have happened as part of the Rebel Business Collective. This program is a month-to-month membership. Join anytime, hop out at any time, but you're going to want to stay and buckle up for this one because it is rocket fuel for wild, witchy healers in business. It's just $97 a month. That's it. If you've been watching and waiting and wondering when I was going to release the right program for you at the right time, this is it. Head over to my website or go to my Instagram profile and you can get the direct link in my link tree and get your cute butt over to the Rebel Business Collective and invest in yourself and your beautiful work in the world for just $97 a month. I'll see you there. Hello, good morning, and welcome to another episode of the Emily Otto Show. I am so excited because you're listening to this in the week that I am hosting my first ever 5-day immersive paid program called Wild Success. And I'm so excited to do this work and do it in this way because previously it would have taken me 3 months to give you this distillation and this time and attention and intimacy and mentorship and training. But I'm condensing it for you in just 5 days. It's going to happen live noon to 1 p.m. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, all this week. So by the time you're listening to this, it's Tuesday morning, but it's not too late to hop in. So click the link in my bio on Instagram or click the link in the show notes and join in. You get access to the recordings. You get to have it forever. You can listen on repeat and join me live for the next few days. This is the work. It's all about how to create a wildly successful life and business on your terms, in your way, in a way that creates freedom, pleasure, joy, ease, and most importantly, wealth and connection. Connection to your clients and consistent monthly income so that you can feel deeply nourished and supported as you do your work in the world. So join me for that. That's really where we're going to get into the juice of how to make $50,000 in 30 days. And I wanted to give you the behind the scenes story right here, right now in this podcast. So if you've been following along on my journey, I recently started working with an incredible business coach and mentor. And what happened is I was able to do $50,000 in sales in 30 days. And that was just mind blowing to me because I was launching my mastermind and there was a point where I thought, I don't think anybody else is coming and I'm not sure. And I was doubting myself and the pricing of my programs and services, which I'm sure you can relate to. And I'm sharing this with you because I don't want you to think that there's a certain level where you have your shit together. There's not. You just get it faster and you make the choices and the decisions and you trust your gut even more deeply and you go forth and do the thing, right? So this is year 3.5 of having a beautiful business. And I started by offering $25 masterclasses and free masterclasses every single month, building an audience, getting in front of my people, understanding what it is that was going to move the needle and help them with their work in the world. And this is what I preach to my clients all day, every day. I need you to stop fucking around with the back end of your website or with how perfect the video can be or how pretty your content is on Instagram or TikTok. Nobody cares. Not at the foundation. It doesn't matter that much. What really matters is you working with another human and getting that real-time feedback. Is it working? Does it feel good? Does it work for you? Does it work for them? And from that position of strength and courage and actual hands-on application of your work in the world, you get to make it better. And then it gets better and better and you charge more and more money for it, right? So back in the day, I absolutely charged $25 for an hour-long phone call with me. Not only do I not offer that anymore, but my current rate for one-on-one business coaching is $3,000 a month. Because I have deeply invested in myself and learned so freaking much. And I'm really, really good at what I do. Really, really good. Like 15 minutes with me and my hands and my eyes and my heart and my wisdom in your business is wildly worth it. I don't even do that, but maybe I should. So my point is $50,000 in sales in 30 days is from a heart-centered place. It's from grounded knowing and understanding of my clients, my audience, and building relationships, right? So to do it from a heart-centered place takes intimacy, time, attention, failure, and being wildly supported throughout it all. So this was actually a big thing I was resistant to for a really long time. When I first quit my job and started my business. So I have a master's degree in cultural psychology. I graduated with my master's at the beginning of the recession and I could not get a job. So I became an HR assistant for the Yankee Candle Company in a temporary position. Now, it was okay because I got to work with people, and that's really what I wanted, is to work with people. I love people. I love supporting people. I love getting to help them with whatever they want to accomplish in the world. That's part of my Enneagram Helper 2 is I love helping. The only way I could start my own business is by helping other people do theirs. So when I finally quit my day job after about 15 years in corporate America, working for 7 or 8 different corporations, I don't even remember. It's all on LinkedIn. You can go look at my bio. And basically, I knew I wanted to do work helping people. And so I started by helping people quit their day job, figure out how to quit it and what to do. But I started by investing in marketing help and support. I took my mentor's niching program 3 times to really take a deep dive and understand, who was I supporting? Why was I supporting them? What was I doing? And that's why I think it's a really solid foundation, is understanding your niche. Who are you working with? Why are you supporting them? And that is the first thing we do in CEO Enchantress, which is now available as an evergreen program. So if you haven't already gotten this wildly incredible, impactful program, go grab it. It's called CEO Enchantress, and it is out there on my website, and you can download it and access every single module and content reviews and coaching calls for $1,111. It's amazing. It is my practical magic business accelerator. Go grab it, go get it. I have taken hundreds of women through that program. It's amazing, and it's an evergreen, so go grab it. So, and sip of water. Okay, so how did I make $50,000 in 30 days? I have consistently invested in support since I started this business. And I didn't want that to be true, because this is what makes people feel like, oh, coaching is a pyramid scheme. It's not. It's hard to do as a woman in capitalism, in the dominant culture, and during patriarchy and multiple systems of oppression, because we've never seen it done before. Okay? Women's right to vote was not that long ago. Our right to own property, of which I have owned 4 houses and co-own yaks, did not happen all that long ago. So trust that it is a radical act of rebellion to figure out how to build your business, how to do it your way, how to not self-sabotage, how to not get stuck fucking around with your website for the upteenth time, how to trust yourself, your intuition, work with your clients, put things out into the world, figure out what works for you and what works for them, figure out how to do it in a heart-centered way, in a sacred, beautiful, divine, feminine way. That's hard. It's hard. Anybody who tells you differently is lying. It's hard, and it's weird, and it's wonky, and you're going to want to quit. You're going to want to quit. And it's going to look appealing some days to quit and become a barista. I joke about this with my clients, because if you have been a barista, you know that that is not easy. It is hard. It is wildly hard. But there's this sense when you're an entrepreneur of like, ugh, what I wouldn't give to just like have fun making coffee and interacting with people and just like show up and do the thing and get paid for it. Because when you're creating your own work and figuring it out and trying to make money and trying to make it consistently, and your first $25 rolls in, and then you get your first $1,000 month and your first $5,000 month, and you're blowing your own mind and you think the thoughts, can I hold this? Can I do this? Who am I to do this? Was that just a fluke? That must have been a fluke. This isn't going to happen again, right? And so all of this shit comes up. And what I've found is the best way through it is to get wildly, audaciously supported. So deliciously, disgustingly supported that you have a mentor and a guide every step of the way. So when I quit my job to start my business, I took 2 side gigs until I was making $5,000 a month consistently for 3 months. And I could see that and project the income out. I took 2 side gigs. One, I was working for my friend Carla's business, supporting her, doing admin and marketing work, and helping out her work in the world. And she is an amazing brand artist and helps women with their brand and with their brand embodiment. And I was working for a company that did research for Google My Business ads. And so these were both positions I could do online. And I made $25 an hour at each of them. And that was enough money to be able to put my kiddo in daycare 2 days a week. So I worked on my business those 2 days of the week. And I had to get really fucking strategic with what I did and when. I will never forget investing $6,000 in my first ever 12-week business coaching program. I was so scared to invest that amount of money. I was so scared and so excited. I thought it was going to be the thing. It was this amazing woman who had a 12-week program, and there was group coaching, and there were online modules, and there were resources and copywriting. And we spent the first few weeks nailing our website. Now, I tell you that nailing your website at the beginning of your business is a waste of your time. I'm going to tell you that straight up. And if it makes you feel more confident in your work in the world, to have some kind of landing page and a description of what you do, who you are, and why you do it, then it's a necessary step of the process, right? But the trick is, let it be simple. Here's the style of work you do. Here's who it's for. Here's an About Me section, a couple pictures, and a way to contact you. A contact form, a book a free call, link, whatever it is. That's it. And then that links to your other social media pages. And that's it. That's all you do. Okay? You move on. You go sell your work into the world. You put content posts out there on social media. You network with people. You sell to the humans. Sell them what they want. Give them what they need. That is a way old, super old marketing thing, but it's true. Sell people what they want and give them what they need. What that means is we need to describe people's symptoms, what's coming up for them, so that they see themselves in our content. And then we give them what they need. What's really going to nourish their mind, body, and spirit? What's going to help them feel better? What's going to move the needle for them with the problems that they're having? Whether that's intimacy with their partner, connecting to their body, feeling good in their friendships, or trusting their divine guidance and channel, or understanding the next step in their business. It's all the same healing. And we help them connect the dots so that they can feel better and be massively well supported in the world. So back to my investment, $6,000 in a 12-week program. My heart was beating out of my chest when I clicked that purchase button. I talked to the main coach on a coaching call. I was so excited and so nervous, but it felt like the thing. And so I clicked invest and I did it. And it was an extended payment plan because that's all I could afford. It was $500 a month for the year. So I paid like an additional $1,000 for the program. And it was intense. And it was hard and beautiful. And honestly, a lot of it sucked. A lot of it sucked because they promised intimacy and attention. And the coach who sold it left on maternity leave as soon as the program started. And I thought I was getting attention with her directly, and I didn't. And so now I make sure in my live coaching programs, I'm the one you're getting attention with. I'm the one who's showing up. You are not going to be coached by somebody else. That's my job. And when you're investing with me, I want you to know that I am also investing in you. This is a two-way street. You invest in my work in the world, I'm investing in your work in the world. That matters to me, the transparency, the heart-centeredness, the authenticity, the depth of intimacy there. So I invested in this program, and when it finished, I had an offer to put out into the world. I had a really rockin' website, but they barely scratched the surface of social media content marketing at all. There was barely any info about it. They bypassed it completely, which is just insane. And so I had to learn that elsewhere, and I did. I took a couple different courses and programs, but it wasn't what I needed. It wasn't comprehensive enough. I did all the freebies. I attended all the summits, but it wasn't until I hired my first one-on-one business mentor that I really saw more results in my business. I hired her because she was the business coach of a friend of mine, and she was a mindset and a money coach and a mom of 4, and she homeschooled her kids, and she ran multiple businesses, and I thought, she has wisdom for me. And sure enough, she did. And we worked together for a year, and I made my first $8,000 month working with her and launched my mastermind, 2 crickets, mind you, a total failure of launch. Nobody bought. I cried. I buckled down. I relaunched it in a month. Wild success. I sold out that program at a year-long mastermind, and it's been my most successful program to date, still running 3 years long. And I do have 2 spots open to join my mastermind this month. send me a message if you're interested in long-term, consistent support. And what I'm sharing with you today is that is what moves the needle. Not all of the freebies, not all of the short courses, not the specific training on marketing or social media content or sales strategy or how to, step into your embodied dance meditation. Those are all important skills. They're important skills. But what I'm making the case for today is to invest in business mentorship alongside those skills that you're building and learning. So I went from a year-long one-on-one mentorship to consistently being supported in deep sisterhood. The next thing I did was a 6-month mastermind. There were 30 women in it. I learned so much about how to be an exceptional coach, watching my mentor coach other women, and then learning what I liked and what I didn't like about that space, about the sisterhood, about the connection. There were too many support coaching calls. There was too much fluff in the program. And I just wanted the straight divine download with my mentor. So that's what I build in my programs. That's what my one-on-one coaching is. That's what my Rebel Mastermind is. That's what my in-person experiences are. Because there comes a certain stage of business where you know what to do, but you're not doing it. And you're not getting the results that you want and crave. The consistent 5-figure months aren't happening. And that's because accountability, building it your way and getting specific focused mentorship, and then consistent support and sisterhood over time are really what changes everything. So after that 6-month mastermind, I invested in a small group mastermind for 9 months. That amazing woman is also still my one-on-one business coach. And I learned so much from her about creating depth and intimacy in a small group coaching program, about how to build and sell out my VIP days, about what I really wanted to make in the world, and to do that as a mom, and to give myself the permission to go slow when I want to and go fast when I feel like it and do it my way. And from there, I've stepped into a year-long deep sisterhood mentorship with a business and lifestyle mentor. I've been watching this woman for 3 years and wanting to work with her, and I talked myself out of it a million times. Her rates were too high. It wasn't what I needed. She was a single mom. So although my first business mentor was also a single mom, so I thought, oh, well, our situation isn't the same. I talked myself out of it, but it was what I needed and wanted, and I just wasn't ready. But now I am, and here we are. So within the first month of signing up to work for her, we came up with some ideas and some tweaks, and she pushed me to raise my rates because I have invested so much money in my own training and mentorship, and I can help my clients find a solution that makes them 10 grand in a day within 10 minutes. I have done that, and I love doing it. I'm really, really good at what I do and how I do it. And that's not ego, that's truth. That's deep, embodied truth. So if you're listening to this, this is your invitation to join me for the rest of Wild Success for just $197, or jump into my low-cost membership, the Rebel Business Collective, for $97 a month. Cancel anytime, get actual coaching with me monthly, and an all-access pass to my full moon ecstatic dance party. And Wild Success is included this month, and I'll be running a beautiful, juicy training program every month that both my mastermind, the business collective, and my one-on-one clients get automatic access to. I have a waitlist open for my one-on-one coaching, and the mastermind has 2 spots available. Mentorship over time is what changes everything, because it takes intimacy and understanding what your unique needs are, what's working, what isn't, seeing your content, helping you tweak it, helping you feel delicious and juicy and empowered and in your leadership every step of the way. I can't do that in free coaching. I can't do it in my challenges. I can't do it in this podcast. it requires your participation. And that is depth. That is intimacy and attention. And that is the key, the real key to figuring out how to connect with your clients and create $50,000 of sales in 30 days. So when I say sales, that is money coming in. People had different payment plans. What happened was I sold the hell out of my mastermind, but I also sold one-on-one coaching packages, and I sold VIP days, and I sold, what else? I sold my Rebel Business Collective behind the scenes. I have also almost sold out a retreat in Sedona in November, and I haven't even talked about it publicly. That is what it is to build these divine feminine businesses on the foundation of trust and relationships and creating really awesome content that helps our people, nourishes their hearts, minds, and spirits, and enables us to stand in our power, our authenticity and leadership, and receive. I was not ready to make this level of business investment, and I was not ready to receive 50 grand in 30 days. Before this point, my body couldn't have held it. I would have freaked out. But I can stand in it now and trust myself and my business and my clients. There's a yes and more please that's in my heart and on my tongue and in this podcast, and a divine invitation to you to join along for this ride. The feminine rebellion is here, and it comes through the way of wildly successful businesses that work for us first, that nourish ourselves and our families and everybody else in our community and the planet. That is an audacious thing to say, and I stand behind it. Join the rebellion. I'm here for you and your amazing, delicious, one-of-a-kind, never-before-seen business. That's it for today. Share this episode with other Rebel healers so they too can make more money, help more people, and fall wildly in love with their life. Join my free Facebook group at The Rebel. Leave us a review and subscribe for next week's episode. XOXO.